Hey everyone, I wanted to record a little demo because I've made progress on the Rust front end stuff to the point where it's kind of working. Um, and it's actually very close to me being able to make the initial papers or like revamp of papers in Rust. But here I'm just going to show this is like kind of exercising the core new Rust wrapper around the JavaScript front end. So anyways, I'm just going to click buttons and it's going to show stuff down here. It's not polished because it's not polished. So we can generate an agent pub key. Ta-da! This is showing it doesn't actually render the string, but it's getting a uint8 array back from the holochain conductor, and then the holochain client JS JavaScript library is retrieving that, and then my code is converting that into Rust. And so this printout is coming from Rust. And and I didn't mention, but this front end, which is bundled into WebAssembly with a JavaScript shim thing and included into an HTML page, which is just being loaded from, I'm just running a local web server and connecting my browser to it and loading a standard HTML page. This is all Rust. So all this stuff, all the printouts, all the sort of callback interface code connecting to the conductor, besides the JavaScript client library that holochain provides, all that is Rust. So yeah, we can say list DNAs. We see some stuff. We can do list cell IDs that'll show what's active. Okay, we see two things. Cell ID is a pair of a DNA hash and a agent PK. List active apps, test app, that's the default name that holochain uses. So we see that, yay. We can try to enable a fake app that doesn't exist. Hit enter and oh no, we get an error, which is what we expect. So this is good and a success because that app is not installed. Ta-da! And then we can also try to disable some fake app, and lo and behold, we'll get another error because it doesn't exist. Haha. We can switch the app port to some value, and I set one that's already in use, so it is unhappy. If I choose a different one, it'll work. Yay! We can register a DNA. Oh, and this actually works. Wait, sorry, but I have to put I can't type with one hand because I have a split keyboard. So let me put the phone down right here. Sorry. Where is this? Social sense maker apps. Please bear with me. So we're shit. Okay, 1 second. Apologies for having to stow you. This is a path, and I'm saying register this DNA, and it works. Holy crap! So now, oh wait, I kind of forgot about this. List DNAs. What do we do? Do we see it? Oh, okay. I haven't printed it out, so we won't see that, but it works, which is cool. That is the goal, after all, of all this, is to make something that actually works. And so yeah, that's kind of the last. We can try to uninstall something that doesn't exist and it'll fail. Actually, maybe I can disable test app and it'll break everything. That'd be kind of fun. Let's try it. I haven't done this before. Oh shit. Yeah, it disabled it. Oh, so now nothing's active. Ah, that's funny. Okay, so let me try to re-enable test app, and that works. Okay, cool. I hadn't tried that. Yay. Thanks for riding along on. And now if we list active apps, we'll see test app again. Ta-da. And why don't we do, they made this separation between the app WebSocket and the admin WebSocket, and admin's like lets you do administrative shit. And app is like where you make your zone calls on a specific or for a specific hApp, basically. So anyways, that's why there's two things that like look kind of the same but are slightly different, is that one's the top is admin, the bottom's app. I just queried for the app info of test app by putting that in here. Hopefully you can follow and have been able to follow. And then we get a response which says basically blah blah blah, his cell data, that you need cell data to make zone calls. So it's like the whole point basically, or at least yeah, that's what I intended to use this for, is whatever, get the DNA hash, get the agent PK, get the cell ID, blah blah. It tells us it's running. That's nice. Cool. Yeah, so anyways, that's basically it as far as what is demonstrably usable or demoable. So of course this is not a thing we want to show to anybody else really, because it's not interesting to anybody else. It's only really interesting because of the context around Rust front ends. And yeah, so basically next up I will take this and get rid of all the stuff that just kind of exercises the Rust holochain client JS library, or like my wrapper. This is just a wrapper exerciser. And then, so I'll get rid of this, but keep the back end bit, or I mean keep the pieces of the front end that interface with the conductor. And then I will try to recreate the paper widget. And yeah, and I think that'll actually work. And I have some ideas around how to maintain type safety. I've probably ranted to people about this before, that I care about that. And with Rust, it's not possible to do that, even though I'm kind of like sneakily hiding JavaScript evil, sinful stuff under the covers, because I have no choice, because holochain has forced my hand. But yeah, like basically it should, and I'm like quite feeling good. It could go wrong, but I don't know. I feel like it won't, hopefully. Should be able to preserve type safety on zone calls, which is new, I will add, in holochain land. Everyone else is making these, unless they write a Rust native front end. No one's getting any type safety on their zone calls. They're just like kind of shoot. I mean, like probably won't break, but again, all this stuff I think is good for future maintenance kind of mindset, and having flaky JavaScript hodgepodges with no static guarantees on calls seems bad for maintainability, in my humble opinion. Anyways, I've rambled on long enough. Thank you for watching, if anybody watches this. And yeah, I'm feeling good and excited about this. And soon, I think it'll be like today, if not today, then tomorrow, I will have the core bits of a paper widget in Rust. Cool. Okay. Bye. Thanks.